All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're going to unpack the complexities of anorexia nervosa. We're really going to focus on understanding the struggle and then, crucially, the modern path to recovery.
To really get to the heart of this, we have to start with the emotional reality. This quote, it just hits you, right? It perfectly captures that feeling of being caught in this silent, difficult battle. It's like this constant tug of war between a deep internal fear and this external pressure to seem like everything is perfectly fine.
And what's wild is how our environment can turn up the heat on this internal struggle. In these really fast-paced, high-expectation places, the challenges can become almost invisible, hiding right there in plain sight. And that makes it so much harder for someone to reach out for help and for others to even see that help is needed in the first place.
So, to really wrap our heads around this, let's first get a clearer picture of who is most affected and, what they're actually experiencing day to day.
Now, anorexia can affect absolutely anyone, but some groups face these really unique pressures. Think about it. Professionals in those super high-stress jobs, or expats trying to figure out a new culture and feeling that loneliness. These kinds of external factors can act like a pressure cooker, just intensifying all those internal challenges.
So what does this struggle actually look like on the ground? What are the common signs that might tell us someone is facing this challenge? Here are some of the key things to look out for. And it is so much more than just food. It's this intense preoccupation with body shape, really rigid exercise routines, and a deep anxiety that gets tangled up with eating. And all of that mental struggle, well, it takes a very real physical toll, causing things like dizziness, fatigue, and weakness that just drain a person's well-being.
Okay, acknowledging these huge challenges is step one. It's a massive first step. So now, let's talk about the solution, a modern, comprehensive path to getting better. The way we approach treatment now is totally different. It's not about trying to fix one thing in isolation. Instead, it's all about what's called a multidisciplinary approach. And that just means you have a whole team of experts, doctors, nutritionists, therapists, all working together. It's this supportive, all-in strategy that addresses both the mind and the body at the same time.
So how does this actually work? Well, it breaks down into 4 really crucial parts that all work together. You've got therapy to help rebuild thought patterns, nutritional counseling that gives gentle guidance to ease that food anxiety, medical monitoring to make sure the body is safe, and, so important, support for the family to build a strong foundation for recovery. It's about treating the whole person, not just the symptoms.
So what's the end game here? What's the ultimate goal of this journey? It's not just about managing symptoms, it is about a complete and total transformation. And this slide just shows that transformation perfectly. You can literally see the shift. That crippling fear around food, it becomes reduced anxiety. That physical weakness and fatigue gets replaced by real energy. And that constant preoccupation with body image, it evolves into self-acceptance and confidence. It's this powerful move from a life defined by restriction to one filled with health and freedom.
And this right here is the absolute key takeaway. Recovery isn't just about stopping certain behaviors. The real goal is to help someone reclaim their life, a life full of hope and motivation and the freedom to just live.
Okay, let's shift gears to something we just can't stress enough. Understanding why getting help early is so incredibly important. Why does timing matter so much? This brings us to a really tough but vital fact. Of all mental health disorders, anorexia has the highest mortality rate. The stakes are just incredibly high, which is why this is not something that can ever be ignored or put off. It's a serious, life-threatening condition.
But, and this is a huge but, there is so much hope here. As serious as it is, acting early makes a massive difference. The research is crystal clear. Getting help early can literally double or even triple the chances of a successful, lasting recovery. That's why awareness and quick action are just everything.
And if you're thinking this is some rare condition, well, take a look at this. It's not. About 1 in 50 adults worldwide is facing this challenge. That really highlights how many people are out there struggling in silence, which makes having these conversations about recovery more important than ever.
So we'll leave you with this thought. When you understand the true nature of the struggle, but you can also see that a clear, supportive path to recovery actually exists, it just opens up a world of new possibilities. It shifts the whole focus from feeling trapped to the potential of reclaiming a life of health and balance and freedom. The question here is for anyone this touches. What could a freer, healthier life actually mean for you? That's a really powerful thing to consider.